So I see how they must be maintaining the levels of oxygen here on Callisto. I think they did something similar to that in this Disney movie, Mission to Mars, I think. It was kind of weird though, like the dude got stranded on Mars and then he set up like this little like tent, and like he had a couple plants in there, and I guess that was giving him enough oxygen to survive for like a couple years. I mean, I don't know what the guy ate or anything, or how he kept them growing without enough sunlight or any water, or silly stuff. Kind of reminds me of that other movie, the Matt Damon movie. I rented it once, the one where he gets stranded on Mars. I got really bored watching that one. I think that one was called Martian Man. Anyways, just ask Elon Musk how we're doing with the whole the whole conquest of Mars. Ask him how we're doing with that. God. I believe I will put a man on Mars within my lifetime. I mean, I think we can do it. I just don't think we're going to. In my honest opinion, it would probably take, unless we have like a rapid acceleration in technology like we did with like the Industrial Revolution. Because I mean, think about it. We spent like thousands of years. We don't even really know how long humans have been around. Possibly thousands of years. It wasn't until recently we've had this like insane boom in technology. If we experience another one of those, then we might be able to, but I don't think we're going to, because in my honest opinion, it's going to take, I think it'll take like over 100 years or somewhere near to that to just be able to colonize the planet. And that's what he wants to do, is he wants to colonize it, but there's so many things going into that would take over 100 years, I think. Gravity, I mean, we'd have to terraform it, building, I mean, I guess you could build domes and stuff like that and try to create this artificial gravity within them, but we don't even know how to create artificial gravity. But I guess what I'm saying is terraforming Mars would take hundreds of years, I think. Yeah. Bunch of gross stuff in here. 309. Damn, what's this fucking shit? Let's see what the hell the objective is. Use key code at control panel. Yeah, but it really just bothers me that they want to remake The Crow. Shit. Wow. Well, I guess I can go back and grab some things. what I would really like, and it's not a remake, what I would really fucking love is if we had the director's cut of Event Horizon, which is, geez, I watched a whole YouTube video on it. That's one of my favorite movies. It's one of the few Paul W.S. Anderson movies that I thoroughly enjoy, because I'm huge into Resident Evil, and I hated the Resident Evil movie. But Event Horizon, for what little that it did, that movie was fucking great. And the director's cut is supposed to be, I don't know, like almost like 3 hours long. And I guess really, like, he had to cut out so much of the film that it's like what we see in the theatrical release is like only like 50% of the movie. And it's a goddamn shame that we don't have the full thing. And I would love to see it, but he keeps jumping back and forth. And I don't know what it is with him. Maybe he took things a little too far with it, and I honestly think that's what he did and why he didn't release it. Because like one of the scenes in that movie is like there's that part where they're having like the flashback of like the orgy and they're all like mutilating and killing each other. He hired porn actors to do that part. And so I think he may have took things a little far with, you know, things such as that. But still, like, it almost makes me feel bad for wanting to see it, because it's that sort of like, you know, like I definitely think that pornography is just it's become so illicit and so rampant, and there's not so much of a demand on porn anymore than there is just this explosion of it that's just ruining people and their love lives and what they expect out of their sex lives, and it's just ruining people, in my honest opinion. So I shouldn't be too excited to see something like that or want to see something like that, because it does, in my mind, just contribute to the overall perversion of pornography and just taking things to the next level when we shouldn't be. But still, like, if he can see something like that within himself and realize it, then, you know, I don't think that makes it okay, but it just makes me feel more comfortable seeing it, knowing that the person who created it realizes that it went too far.